feels that every time he watches the videos on the bodybuilding.com and all that stuff, why is it that most pro bodybuilders have the worst form? And is that something that you notice?
It's not that they have the worst form. They've set in their ways and they don't change. They don't change how they've been training. You don't try to change them. You try to work around what they do. And it makes it easy for them. And as you go along, then you slowly try to correct the form. And then even then, you can correct their forms and they get right back into the old bad habits. It's just the way it is. Unless you're taught way back when, it's hard to break bad habits because it's so comfortable being in that position so you do it all the time.
His question is, he's confused because he sees your videos on bodybuilding.com and your form is so strict. He goes, and your guy...
That's my form. You gotta understand. I do it different. I was always taught to do a certain way, and it's just being perfectionist. You want to improve yourself. You try to improve the bodybuilders, you're going to go for so long, and then you say, okay, you got to work with what they have. Because apparently what they're doing is working. It's just that it would be a lot better if they would listen a little bit more. But you gotta understand, these are pro bodybuilders and they've been there. You know, they made it this far and it's hard to change them. So when you get a beginner, it's easier to change them because they're still learning. So when they become a pro, then that technology is still in their head and the correct form is in their head. It's easy.
Last part of the question is, so you're saying that when they train really heavy with all that bad form, that works?
No matter what you do, when you train heavy, it's going to work. You know, but it's better and you get more out of it if you do it the right way.
So you believe in heavy training for muscle?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yes. How can you build muscle if you don't go heavy?
So how about, I've seen you train sometimes Chris Kami or something like that, and the weight is not as heavy as I would imagine. Why is that?
The thing of it is he goes slower. If I put 2 plates on the incline and I have you move it slower, what's going to happen? It tax the muscles just the same as going heavy. If you go on rep, what are you getting out of it? You can go as heavy as you want, as long as you bounce or whatever, it's still not going to be as effective if you slow the weight down. Once you slow it down, that weight doubles almost. So that's why.
Thank you so much. So they use a lot of the same techniques, a lot of the like volleyball stars and stuff like that. What
plyometrics is one of the things that people have gotten into because it enhances everything else you do. It's better for you to use plyometrics because it teaches you agility. Most people don't have that. It's just so stiff. This helps loosen you up a lot more.
Yeah, I noticed that because a lot of the techniques that you're doing are the techniques that this supposed expert place uses for like volleyball stars and runners and cyclists.
You can use it for cyclists,
for cyclists,
football players, basketball players. You can use it for anybody that want to be in condition and in shape. So
yeah, this is the same techniques that they use on Lance Armstrong.
Yeah. Endurance. It's endurance training. You keep going, you keep moving. The more you do, the more reps you have to do. It makes it better. That builds up your stamina. So when you feel like you can't go anymore, you find it within you to go more.
Wow, you look great.
Thank you.
So tell me your name again.
Sherilyn Roy.
Sherilyn Roy.
He's international.
He's killing me today. Alright, I'm gonna do my lunges.
Alright.
Charles is gonna get on me if I'm not moving.
Show the high kicks. Up. Kick. With the arms out. Play. There you go. Woo!
Today. How do you think you're excited about your show? And
I'm getting more excited because things are getting easier. Like my routine stuff's getting way easier from doing all this jumping. So
really?
Feeling positive.
It's great.